Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and
Sunday, Brad.
Say hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
It is June 19th, 2016. Happy Father's Day to all that applies to, men and single mothers, or if you're just a terrific uncle, or you just have fur babies, however.
Can I be a happy mother?
You are a happy mother. You're such a happy mother.
Yes, I am.
Okay, it is Sunday, 2:04 p.m. And what is the weather like, Mr. Heide?
Hot. Actually, the high is, or the current temperature right now is 86 degrees with a projected high of 89 and a low of 71. The real feel out there right now is 91 degrees.
That's not bad.
No.
That's nice pretty good, actually. And show you guys that Mr. Charlie has a rough life over here. See him? And then you see the fan right there on him.
I know, he gets something and I don't.
He is so spoiled. That dog could never live outside. And he even, Brad unplugged the extension cord that the fan is on. Because he was defrosting the fridge.
Yeah.
And the dog, you could tell, was quite upset. And then Brad brought it back and plugged it back in and aimed it on him. Made you see Charlie was just like, but now he's so used to it. Now he gets on the couch and he kind of looks at me and waits. I just started this yesterday, just kind of as a fluke, you know. I was just being kind of silly. And all of a sudden, Charlie now is like, okay, I'm hot, I'm panting, please put the fan on me.
Well, he's traumatized if he can't get up on the couch.
He's got to be on the couch. Got to be on the couch. And this was a dog that lived strictly outdoors before we got him. In fact, he was so filthy that the lady that gave me him insisted on taking him to a groomer to have him bathed. And then at that point in time, the groomer discovered that his collar was so tight she had to cut it off and stuff. So he'd never been in the house, so he was just crazy, and he still has separation anxiety. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not as bad, but no, he wants you really outside with him, and he's afraid he's going to be left out there and not be allowed back in the house again. And that's just him, but well, all of our dogs are. You know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like I said, if we had a pet pig, it'd have to come in the house too. But you know, hi, Mama. Mama's down there. She's been cuddling up with Brad lately. But yeah, so Charlie, he's and then the minute the fan's on him, he starts sprawling all out like, ah. And if we were to turn it off right now, he would probably, you know, sit up and look at him. It's like, what? Charlie, you want it back on? You want this back on, Charlie? How's that, Charlie?
He twitched an ear at you.
Oh, look at him. He's like, oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you very much. So, anyway, each to their own. But, yeah. He's pretty spoiled. Mm-hmm. You know. I was watching him last night. It was raining again. You know, we're in the rainy season right here, right now, and so every day it rains. Lately, it's been in the afternoon and evening, and you know, he was scared of the thunder, so he was shaking and stuff. It's like, you know, if he was kept just outside, he would just be terrified and alone. And I just,
yeah.
Of course, I'm a hard case. Tell them what happened this morning. Besides the dinner show, we'll get into that. But the beetle.
Oh yeah, we've got a dog dish a water dish outside for the dogs, and every couple days I have to rinse it out and, you know,
put
fresh water. And there was a beetle in there. I think he was doing the Australian crawl, but I'm not sure. And there
was water in there.
Yeah, there's probably 2 inches of water in there, and Teresa insisted that we rescue him.
Well, he was struggling. I felt bad for me, swimming, and then You could tell he was starting to get really tired, and I think he was getting ready to drown. You know, and I felt bad for the little guy.
They float, okay. And you know
They do?
You what?
He would die, though.
No, he would have made it to the edge, and he would have climbed out. But you know what?
Well, he thanked me, though. He came right over to me.
But you know what I wanted to do?
What?
Yeah, but we don't have any Cheerios, is I wanted to tie a piece of thread.
For a life preserver, that's a good one. I think we have some, what do they call them? The water seal. Little brown things you put in a water hose.
Oh, washer?
We had some washers. We could have used one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been too
He
big.
was thankful when Brad dumped out the water and stuff. He recovered for a minute. Then he started crawling right toward me. I'm like, no, you don't need to come over and thank me. Just go on your way. Like, I love you. We're okay, but you don't need to come in my house either. Okay, just stay out of my house. Okay? Okay, and then every day we watch the dinner show. Every morning there's usually at least 2 or 3 lizards outside. I know this is probably normal for most of you guys, but it's new to us. Because in Wyoming it's cold enough that, you know, you got horny toads, and I know there's some lizards, but we don't normally see them just out about. And there's the throaty ones that you know will expand their throat and they'll go and I'm sure it's a male, and it's got this red throat. And then there's a bright green one, and then there's another one that's a dark brown, but it's got a white stripe down it. That one has a crooked tail.
Pepe la lizard.
Yeah. And we're watching them. They jump down, and they grab a bug and eat it. They like their food fresh. I like watching them, and I like the fact that they're eating bugs.
Yeah.
So, and we like watching them run and jump and stuff, and they're all over, and like watching. I love watching animals, but the way they cock their heads and swivel their heads and stuff. I really like those throaty ones, though. You know, I'm sure those are males because they're prettier. You know. So, and then we saw one thought maybe he was just a teenager, you know, 'cause he was smaller and stuff. But then I kind of watched him, and I think he was probably a middle schooler even. No.
Wow.
We took naps yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And what else did we do?
We started watching a movie, and
Well, okay, I lost interest because, as you guys know, if you've been with me a while, I'm hearing impaired from birth or shortly thereafter. So usually we have the closed captioning in on our movies. So I have a hard time hearing dialogue and stuff. Basically, if it's a soft-spoken female and stuff, it's just like... And, but we didn't have closed captioning on in the beginning, so I kind of lost it. We watched it in 2012, which is a good movie, but I just couldn't really get into it. I was just too... So I sat and I made this headband, and I'm going to make some like this that are wider. I know that those are real popular, so I'm going to make some, and I'm going to make some and send out to a few of my friends. So I can't do that till the 1st of the month, but then I'm going to be sending out a few happy goodies to some of my friends, just because I like to do that. Everybody can use a little smiley, you know, so besides that, we just kind of took it easy. I did not paint last night. I wanted to take a night off, because even though I still was working, doing the looming, I got to do something, but took the night off. Oh, and then we called, and one of the things, if you're living in an RV, I got to move this a little bit. I think that, yeah, they'll lock it down. If you're living in an RV, and it's classic on any RV park, and I know other RVers have talked about this, that your internet will be so-so. And that's the case here. Once in a while you get a really good signal. You can even download some music or whatever. every day. But lately it's been a struggle to even get on Etsy, and I've been using hotspotting with my phone, and even though it increased the data, then Brad called, being the wonderful man Brad is. And, you know, we've been doing some talking on our situation and what to do and whatnot. And he called and talked we're with Verizon, and they don't really have any internet as of February 2016. They quit
in this area.
In this area, in this state.
Actually, the state of Florida.
State of Florida. They stopped having internet coverage, and they're what they call it, FOS. It's FIOS. And so he talked us into upping it to 20 gigabyte. 20, is that gigabyte?
Yeah.
Which is way more than we need. So he did that. It's an Xfinity truck there. I know we have no internet. I fought like crazy to get on for over an hour.
Yeah.
Because we have Comcast here in the RV park. It's Comcast. But we don't want to really get signed up with an internet provider, because I know some of my other friends have, with the understanding they thought that if they moved, they wouldn't be under contract, and then they find out they still are. So you're either going to pay that penalty fee of ending your contract early, or else you are going to have to stay where you are. So, but then after thinking about it overnight, I told Brad, I said, we need to bump that back down. I'm just not comfortable with paying almost $200 a month for our internet, or for our cell phone, and a very limited data thing, because even hotspotting was still just doing, all I was doing was uploading my video and going on Etsy and listing. And Brad said it's not being on Etsy that's eating up the data, it is uploading the video. So if you ever get on here and I haven't uploaded a video, and it's probably going to be really late that night or possibly the next day, because we just can't afford to pay that much money. Oh, she's waving down they have Comcast out here right now, and it must be a problem. That's why we're not picking up any Wi-Fi signal. But until we get something figured out with a cheaper solution, yes, there is one, we're just going to have to put up with the Wi-Fi in the RV park, and or else try to go to another spot. I know there's different locations like libraries. As close as library is not close. It's 15 miles away at least. Crawfordville.
Yeah.
You know, but some different places to get enough internet connection to upload a video. Because we just gotta really watch our spending. You know, we talked about Brad possibly getting a job, and he is disabled, and you know, he is filed for disability. We've got some other stuff, you know, that we're filing for, and he really cannot work. When we talk about the kind of work he could pick up here, it would really do him so much more damage. You know, and you know, for very little money. And when you figure it out, when you stop doing the things that are saving you money, because you're gone out of the house. My grandmother taught me this years ago. You really are more in the hole. When you're paying for a vehicle to get to work, clothes to get to work, if you're a woman, makeup and everything, if you have children, the child care, you know, and you stop doing the things that you are doing at home to save money, like cooking from scratch, like we are doing some laundry, hand washing and stuff. You know, all that saves a lot of money. But when you stop doing it all, are you really any further ahead? And if you get out of a certain tax bracket, it's actually going to cost you a lot more, or you can't make it. I don't want him to go get a job just because I want the convenience of having faster internet, or that I want a fancier home, or anything. I mean, you know, it's just the two of us. You know, I'd rather have him here and have him be able to go lay down when his back pain is bad, He fell the other night. He was outside putting some stuff away, and he fell and he scraped his knee up really badly. I mean, he scraped the whole knee out and stuff, and then consequently, because he fell, he injured his back, and he's really been dealing with that, you know. But yeah, I don't want him to have to do that. Right, honey?
Right, baby.
What's your take on that?
I mean,
we didn't give up everything and move here for...
Yeah, so I could be gone for 40 plus hours a week.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, really, you know, when you and I got together, you know, the girls were 2 and 4, and, you know, we didn't get the alone time like a lot of couples get.
No.
You know, I mean, I went straight from
confirmed bachelor.
Yeah, because I was never going to get married.
Right.
And I was never going to have kids. But I went directly from confirmed hardcore bachelor to married with 2 kids, and I wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you and I didn't get our time.
No,
you know, we didn't get that honeymoon phase.
No.
You know, and when we did get our honeymoon, we had to share it with a kitten and a bunch of mice and a bunch of flies.
Thousands of flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so it's kind of enjoyable. Not kind of. It definitely is enjoyable.
Yeah.
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 So you'll have to tell the fly story.
I will some other time.
Okay.
You know, or else I'll have you tell it some other time. Okay. People like hearing you tell stories. You're a good storyteller. You're a good storyer.
Yes, are.
But, you know, I mean, Brad knows when he met me, he was used to dating women that wanted him to spend a lot of money on them. And I told him real quick that I wasn't into that. I wasn't into the fancy dinners. He took me to one fancy dinner, and I said, that's enough. You know, and I didn't ask for that dinner. And he could tell I was really uncomfortable. I don't care for fancy restaurants. I know a lot of people do. I just don't. I don't like I'm just a plain kind of country girl. Tomboyish. I'm not into the fancy stuff. Never have been. And, but I told him, I said, you know, he didn't need to spend a lot of money on me to have me. Definitely can't buy me. I did not marry him for his paycheck or what he could provide me.
Yeah.
You know, I was told by a friend of mine that he was rich, gay, and had a house. None of that was true.
And a virgin.
Oh, probably a virgin. None of that was true. I teased him that we're still looking for the money that he's supposed to have. You know. Excuse me. But, no, I married him to be with him. Not for the finances that he could supply. You know, we'll muddle through and we'll make it through. Mm-hmm. Like we always have. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm getting adjusted to this new lifestyle. It's taken me a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's a major lifestyle change. You go from living in a house, and yes, it was a pretty big house. But you go from living in a house to living in a motorhome, a 30-foot motorhome with 6 animals and your husband, and in a brand new place. Because frankly, a lot of people don't have the guts just to leave everything and leave everybody you know and move somewhere. Yeah. We had a lot of people ask, well, do you have somebody there you know? Do you have somebody that, you know, family there? And it's like, no and no. You know, but, you know, there's only failure in life is not taking a chance.
Yep.
You know, it's just like the only dumb question is the question you did not ask. So, you know, I'm happy that we did it. We're in the phase of what we call the layover phase, because right now we really can't do anything until, you know, a disability would get approved, you know, and stuff. So, and we're working on some other stuff so we can get insurance. We're working on that with, you know, we're just waiting on the state of Florida to tell us what ones that we qualify for, you know, or you know, which ones they deem that we should direction we should do, right? So, but it is what it is, and we're muddling through. Yeah, we're eating a lot of eggs and weenies, and like today we had ramen noodle and eggs. That was good enough though, right?
Unstuffed.
Filled our gut.
Yep. And we had beans and weenies last night.
Yes, we did.
And you should be really grateful that you slept in.
Oh, was it that bad?
Oh yeah, I woke myself.
Really?
Yeah, I woke myself up.
See, it doesn't do anything to me.
Oh.
Yeah. But tonight I'm making him, or he's gonna barbecue it, but we're gonna have barbecue chicken because he likes that. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for side dishes. I got a few options, and then I'm gonna make you a pineapple upside down cake.
That's cool.
Which I've never made, but I bought the stuff to make it. So, but yeah, today we just kind of been taking it easy. I made blueberry muffins last night for us to have this morning. We had those, and then I bought a Betty Crocker mix. And I have to say I was not pleased. So if you're a Betty Crocker employee or something, I was not pleased with that mix. It was just one of the little pouch ones, but the other ones I buy by Maria Calendar is much better, and they fluff up and they rise up and stuff. These did not rise at all with a new mix, so
yeah.
But besides that, we'll probably do some more laundry in the sink, and because the load we did last night's almost dry. And what else? Probably just
take it easy.
Yeah. We're going to take naps in a little bit, I can tell. He's rubbing his little eyes. Right, honey? Big dog stretching out here. Oh, because Dad took your fan. I'm sorry. Oh, look at him, sad face. Who took his fan? Look how worried he is. He's so sad. TJ's up in the passenger seat. That's kind of her throne. We keep a towel up there, and of course she's wearing her diaper and her diaper cover, but that's kind of her throne now. That's always, look at honey. It's always where she lays. She's being silly. And Missy's always laying between our feet. Either one of us. She's in between Brad's feet, and Nixie is right by her. They've kind of become buddies lately. That's kind of been weird. Yeah. Just like the cats have been laying together. Normally they don't like each other at all.
Well, how much...
Feel how thick that is.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, please, because it's kind of hurting my head. I made it a little too small. So the next one, I moved the pegs. I'm using that loom that Dee sent me, the universal one I had made. You moved the pegs down to 44 pegs, and it needs to be at least 46. I think Brad's head may be gonna pop off.
No. It's like going through the birth canal.
Please. Wait, look. Come on.
Nope, that's enough.
Come on.
Nope, that's enough.
You look like in the disco era.
Oh, man.
You look like you should go to a workout thing.
I gotta try to get this
Staying alive. No, can you wear it for a few more minutes? I want you to stretch it out.
It's crushing my head.
Staying alive.
It feels like,
alive.
You remember?
Ooh. Sorry.
You remember when I grew my hair out to donate it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes you used to put it in a ponytail for me that made me look more Chinese. Yeah.
One time before he couldn't blink.
Yeah. This is very...
I can get some tight ponytail going.
Oh, man, this is pretty comparable.
Okay, go ahead and take it off. I think the top of your head's starting to turn a bright red.
It is. Oh.
You have now given birth to a headband.
Oh,
I think you did stretch it out some. It's nice and thick, though.
Yeah.
Like I said, the next one I make will be will be 2 pegs. Wider or longer, but yeah, so I'll be making some more, though.
I think that's a torture banned by the Geneva Convention.
And I did list last night some of Brad's resin pendants that he's done. So you have to, my link is below for Etsy if you want to take a look at that. I have knitwear on there.
Some of the
paintings on there.
Some of the pendants, I want to explain real quick. Some of the pendants are seashells that we had. I think there's 2 or 3 with seashells. Mm-hmm. There is one lot that is the stuff that didn't come out. You know, that
it's titled "Oops."
Yeah, I mean, they had one's a heart pendant, and it's got the point got broken off.
Yeah, but you could smooth that out.
And then there's a couple of them that there's big air bubbles and stuff like that.
Right. So, but I mean, if you're wanting to make your own jewelry with that and put an eye screw in it, and you know, or however you're gonna do it, you know, or maybe glue it to something else, that would be your chance, because those are listed half price.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So anyway, that link is below.
Yeah. But the rest of them, you know how I kind of get off on a tangent. Okay. The rest of them are rocks that I tumbled.
Yeah.
And they're not big enough pieces to really do much with them, other than, you know, put them in.
Over this next week, he's going to be working on doing some wire wrapping with some of the tumbled rocks.
Yeah.
These are all rocks that he has either found or else we have bought, and then he tumbled them. And so usually what I wanted to kind of set up with him anyway is that maybe on Friday nights or something, he would give me whatever you had gotten done. And then on Saturdays, because I like to have him measure and kind of tell me what they are. So on Saturday, I will be listing Brad's new his new jewelry artwork. So that's what you can expect on that. He's also going to be working on some bird houses, and we've been making bird houses before anybody says anything. I have kind of a troll that likes to claim that I'm trying to copy her. We've been making bird houses for over 17 years. Well, that's when we made the ones at the old house, and then I paint them. He does the designing and everything. It's not a kit. They're not already put together, you know. So, you know, you can't claim that just because somebody is doing something that you do too, that now all of a sudden they're copying you. Please, you know. If I'm up, so that would mean if I'm walking upright, I must be copying somebody too.
Oh yeah.
So, anyway, people like that I just ignore. Right? I'm in a good place.
Yep.
I think I'm much better than I was.
Yes, you are.
You know.
Yes, you are.
You know. So anyway, love you guys, and I cherish your friendship, and I think you guys are awesome. And he just put the fan back on the dog. Charlie says thank you, but see, you gotta move it because you make his ear twitch. He doesn't like it. There.
Oh, well.
He's like, there you go, Mommy. There you go, Charlie. Is that better? And say goodbye, Brad.
Goodbye, Brad.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.